Hey y'all, welcome back, all of my sweet and cuddly blessings. I'm Katie and I'm the creator here behind Cuddly Blessings, a crochet and craft company. I am here to spread joy, love, laughter, hopefully, and then a little bit of the gospel along the way. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back to another video, and I'm so happy to be able to share my week with you and how it went. It was an eventful week, I will say. But I am so happy that y'all are here, and let's go ahead and get into the video. Hey y'all, let's talk a little bit about what's going on in this video. So this week I accidentally became a full-time crocheter, which is a light way of saying I was laid off at my full-time job. It's okay, I trust the Lord, and I know whatever plan He has for me is greater and better than where I was. My husband and I, we had planned our anniversary trip for our second anniversary, so we decided to cancel that trip, and instead we stayed home and just enjoyed each other around the house. And I had some custom orders that you guys are going to be seeing in the video that I worked on. I also put a lot into reorganizing my craft room and also just focusing on the craft business as a whole. So I just took the week to re-ground myself and re-energize myself in the business. There's so many things that I want to do with it anyways, and I really believe that one day, this will be my main source of income. I know that that's not today, so I am continuing to look for a job in the meantime. But I know that this is where I want to be eventually. So I'm just along for the ride that the Lord has me on, and I'm trusting where He's taking me right now. So I am going to show you guys my reorganization of this room. That was the first thing that I kind of invested into. And then from there, I worked on the custom commission pieces. I have a pink Labubu commission piece, and then a yin and yang axolotl snuggler that is really cute as well. And I also have another craft that I worked on one night while my husband and I were watching TV. And I had this journal that I wanted to cover the logo on it. And I ended up just really loving the way that that turned out. And then hopefully by the end of this, we'll have found out if I got selected for any of the tester calls that I signed up for this week. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy watching how this week goes. And if you do, please give a like and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get into it. So I didn't have time to finish packing orders yesterday. I got off camera and I wrote all of my thank you cards. So we're gonna real quick pack all of this up so that we can get it out to the post office today. I've already got all of the shipping labels printed off, all of the cards done. So it should just be a matter of putting everything together. So I'm gonna put it in a time lapse now and pack the orders for you guys. And I will be back in a bit when we head to the post office. this short. It is so hot in this car, and y'all can't hear me when I have the AC going. On my way to the post office now. I have all the orders for this week packed up, with the exception of my plushies and the two orders that just came in yesterday. So I'm gonna go ahead and go drop off these, and I'm going to get my cat some food from the grocery store because she is out of food. So I'm going to go make those 2 runs, and I'm going to bring you guys with me so that you can see what my day's like. Hey, I forgot to film walking up to the post office. I wouldn't have been able to film going in anyways, so y'all didn't miss anything there. Everything went smooth. I dropped off my packages. I had 5, and I got another order on my way up here. So I probably need to go ahead and start on the eyes for next week's order so that I can get going on them. Hopefully it's another big week with me already having 3 orders coming in. So I'm excited about that. And then I have my custom pieces that I need to finish up as well. So next time I check in, I'm going to be doing some more crocheting. And so I will see y'all soon. And I'm going to go get my cat some food now. Hey, I've been working on the Labubu. So I've got the head, hands, and feet done now. So all I have left is the actual like body. So the legs, body, and arms are all like no-sew. They're just one piece that you put together as you're crocheting. So I need to work on that part next, and I'm gonna get everything attached together, and then all we'll have left is the face and the ears, of course. So I'm gonna work on that today, and hopefully we'll have the Labubu finished up. I have a good bit of the axolotl done as well, and I'll show you guys that next when I move on to that one. But I do need to work on the eyes for the axolotl because I want to do like some custom eyes that actually help with the style of the yin and yang. So I'm thinking I've got 2 different versions of eyes, and my customer asked for me to just surprise her. So I'm going to make both versions and look and see which ones I like better. I can always keep the version of eyes that I don't use for a future project. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. So really just finishing out these custom pieces so that I can get them out to Nicole. Also, I have this notebook that I worked on last night. I am so in love with how it turned out, y'all. It is a notebook that I got from my previous employer, and it had like their logo on it and their stickers and stuff. And I did not want to get rid of this notebook because it's actually like a really good one, and I keep all of my notes for like adjustments that I make to patterns that I purchased, or video ideas that I have, business ideas that I have, things that I want to create in the future. So there's a lot of valuable information in here for me. I think of it as like a business diary for myself, and I didn't want to get rid of it just because it made me sad looking at my former employer's name. So instead I put a little bit of happiness on it, and I just absolutely love how it turned out. So I'm gonna stick that video in here for you guys so you can see me working on it as well. That was a lot of fun, but I definitely encourage you to take a notebook and just go crazy with the stickers on it. It's so much fun, and it was a good way to spend some time in the evening where I could let my hands rest from crocheting so much, and I could focus on something that was still creative. So I really enjoyed that. And now that I've recharged my hands, it's time for me to get back at it, and we are going to really hustle today and tomorrow, and we're going to push, and we're going to get these custom pieces done. So I think I've rambled enough about what I'm going to be doing today. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it, and I will check back in when I have more for you guys. I'm back. I am working on the yin and yang axolotl now. So you can see I have all of my parts here. It's so cute. Look at these little feet. I'm in love. I am so in love. So I have basically everything done as far as what will be crocheted into the piece or sewn on. And there's a lot of parts to this. It's a pretty intense pattern, just even without doing all of the color changes. So made a lot of really good progress, but at the same time, we still have a long way to go. I'm sorry if y'all are moving around. My cat's rubbing her face on the tripod. Ginger baby, do you want to come say hi? You want to come say hi to everybody? Come here. We're dropping everything just so that we can pick you up. Come here, Toot Toot. Say hi. You just want to be held. So I lost track where I was at. Either way, I'm still really excited about this and I love this. It also has me super inspired for some other axolotls, and I think the next one that I'm going to do is a cow theme one. So if you like that idea, drop a cow emoji in the comment section. I'm going to set Little Miss down. I think she wants to get in a comfortable position so that she can sleep and be pet. So I'm going to go put her to sleep on her chair, and then I will be back to work on the axolotl a little bit with y'all. Hey y'all, I'm back. So I couldn't help myself. I made another one. I'm addicted now. If you have not taken an old notebook and covered it in stickers and scrapbook pieces to make it yours, you need to do it. Like, this is your sign. Go do it now. I have had so much fun. So much fun. But I think I actually like this one even more than the last one that I made. It's so cute. And again, I used like holographic stickers for it. I don't have a video of this one. I did it just while I was sitting with the hubby watching Big Brother, and I just really love how it turned out though. But I had another notebook, same company, and I also use this for like patterns and stuff, writing down like adjustments that I've made to other people's patterns and like how I make them my own when I'm working on them. So because of that, I again didn't want to dispose of this, but I wanted to make it a little bit prettier. So after I did that on the other notebook, I decided that I would do it for this one too. And I don't know, I think I like this one even better than the last one. Y'all tell me, which one do you like better? Which one would you have picked between the two? I don't think you could go wrong with either one, but I do think the white background as opposed to the navy background, I think I'm leaning a little bit more on that side. Well, thank you guys for sticking around this far in the video. I'm now done with the body and everything of the Labubu. I just need to put the details on the face. I have this really cool stencil that I got from Amazon that I used on my last Labubu, and I think it turned out really great. So I'm going to use that on this as well. And I have some felt that I got from Amazon that I'm going to use. So I'm going to do that and hot glue those pieces in place. This is going to an adult. It is not going to a child, so I'm not worried about hot gluing. I will say personally, I don't hot glue anything that's going to a child. So anyone that's under, especially like under the age of 12, if it's a teenager, I'm more likely to. Even like 10 to 12 range, there's like a high likelihood that I would be willing to do it. But especially underneath 10, I wouldn't. That's just my own preference. I would embroider whatever I give them. But I know that this is going to somebody who's old enough to not like rip the nose off and try and swallow it. So I'm actually going to hot glue a little safety nose piece like this. This is actually the exact one. I don't know if you can even tell the difference between my fingernails and that one in the nose. But I'm going to hot glue that. And the reason why I didn't place it before closing up the head is because I need the eyes in place and the mouth in place in order to get like the perfect placement for it. And I haven't done this enough for me to say confidently exactly where I want it placed. The pattern that I went off of, they use like a felt cutout for all of the pieces, including the nose. So I think placement would also be off compared to what's on the pattern. I remember the first time I did it, I used that as like a guide to give me like a relative like area, but then I adjusted it based off of what I thought looked best. So because of that, I need to definitely record it and write it down this time. Lesson learned for not doing it last time, but I'm going to work on that today. I really, really would love to at least get this completely finished today, like including the face, even if I have to like take photos tomorrow with the full face applied. But I love how the body turned out. It's got a little pot belly, which I just think is so cute, that little tiny belly bump. But it's a great pattern. This pattern is written by SN by Art. They are on Instagram. If you have trouble finding them, they have a brown Labubu that is posted on my TikTok and my Instagram, and they are tagged in both of those posts. But SN by Art is amazing. They have quite a few patterns that I've really loved. And one thing that I really enjoy is all of their patterns work up really well. I feel like they're very market friendly. All that being said, I really enjoyed working on the legs. I'm going to finish up the face off camera, and I am going to work on the axolotl now. So where we are with the axolotl is to about this point on the face, which is, I mean, it's pretty far. I'm right where like the snout and the cheeks are. That's the little bumps that you see on the side and the front. And I'm just trying to maintain an even divide down the center. As you can see, it's kind of difficult. And then I also have been working on the body and tail. So this is actually the tail itself. And I saw a video the other day where someone showed that in order to keep their line straight, they worked in the front loops only for every single round of their piece. So I've been kind of testing that out with the body and tail, and so far I feel like it's been a hoot. So I'm just going to keep working away at this, and my hope is to have this finished tonight, even if it's really late tonight. And I will check back in and I will show you guys what that looks like once we are done. In the meantime, I'm going to let you guys watch me work on the axolotl a little bit. Y'all, I just finished the axolotl, finally. I'm getting ready to film like the intro for this video, and so I'm finishing up like the Labubu's face and the axolotl, and oh my gosh, they turned out so good. So freaking good. I am absolutely in love. I have like a couple of strands that I feel like are a little loose that I need to tighten up, but look how good this is. It is so freaking adorable. So I went with a like hollow eye with a black. I don't know if y'all see that in this video or not, where I worked on the eyes and deciding which one, but I was kind of going back and forth between the two sets. I had one that was like an all black eye and an all white eye, and I just really love how the hollow turned out. But look at that. Look how cute this is. I'm in love with it. I really am. Very, very cute. I'm so grateful. Thank you, Nicole, for trusting me with this project and letting me work on it for your sweet boy. I hope that he loves it. I really do think that it turned out so good. So I really loved how this piece turned out. And I just, oh my gosh, this was a lot of work, y'all. Like way more than I expected. I thought like, oh, I'm just going to take the pattern that I had and I just like split it down the middle. No, don't be fooled. Your line becomes diagonal over time. So you have to like shift the color change further and further into the round so that you're keeping it straight. Man, that's hard. It's hard, but I love how it turned out. Look at that little belly. And this is just my regular axolotl snuggler pattern that I use for all of the axolotl snugglers that I make, and I'll drop the link to the pattern down below. I modify it quite a bit, but the base pattern that I use is actually, I can't remember the name of the artist, I'm so sorry. I found it on Etsy and I bought it on there, and I use like their base pattern every time I make one of these. I just like, obviously I have my own like tricks that I do to customize them at different times, but I think if you follow the base pattern, you're going to get something very similar. It'll just be like one solid color. So I am going to go finish the face of the Labubu and then I will be back. So I will see y'all in a bit. I'll wait until you see this. Oh my gosh. Look how I'm so excited. I can't. Okay, these things, I thought they were really ugly and really creepy at first. But the more I make them, the cuter I think they are. I like, look at these feet and these hands. I love it. I think it turned out perfect. It really did. Like I couldn't have done better. I don't think I could have done better. I cut the felt myself. I have some stencils that I got from Amazon and I'll link them in the description, but I have some stencils that I used to do the triangles of the teeth and then for the ovals. And then I use like a regular hole puncher for the circle on the eyes. This is just a safety nose that I hot glue into place. Obviously, none of the face is safe for babies or pets. So if you want it to be safe for children 4 and under or for pets, then you're going to want to embroider the entire face. You just throwing that out there. But what I've done is I did embroider the black part of the smile. So like, I guess the lips is what that is. But the rest of it, I hot glued and cut into felt, except for the nose, which is a safety nose. I did hot glue this in just because of placement. I wasn't sure exactly where to put it until after I had the eyes and everything else positioned. And so I didn't want to be like stuck to a particular spot. So that's why I did that. But I love it. I love how it turned out. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I think it's precious. My best friend wants like a small one that's like the size of the ones that go on the backpack now with the same pink. So I am going to be working on a small one, and she's a lawyer, so she wants like a little suit jacket to go on it. So I'm going to make like a lawyer suit on a little pink Labubu. We'll see how long that takes. Because I also have a present for my husband that I'm working on. He's wanted an Astrobot for a really long time, and his birthday is coming up. So I feel like it's time that I finally finish it. I've worked on it in parts for forever. So I'm going to work on that. And then I also got selected for 3 tester calls this week. I had applied to several because there were just so many cute ones that were popping up. But then I thought, well, I'm not going to apply it anymore. And then a good friend of mine, she posted a tester call, Heather, and there are these 3 cute dragons that are absolutely adorable. So I will share on next week's video what all of those pattern tests turn out like, on top of doing my husband's birthday present. So it's going to be a crazy week. I also have like another big week of orders that have come in. I've got 11 orders of eyes, which is like my second largest week of orders. So it's going to be a lot, but I am really looking forward to next week. I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing the Labubu, the axolotl, all of the stuff that we did throughout the week with working on it and the crafts that we did. And I hope that you come back next week to see what we do next time. And I will see y'all later.